Basilica of St. John Lateran in Rome was built, I think, in the year 324, and it was built on the Lateran Hill. It was a hill named after the Laterini family. Constantine built the church, and it was made the central church of the whole world. On the front doors, the Pope had the words put there, Omnium Ecclesiarum Urbis et Orbis Caput et Mater, which means the mother church, the mother and head of all the churches of this city and of the world. And so the city of Rome and of all the world. What it means is that every diocese in the world comes from Rome, has its origin in Rome. And every single church, including St. Patrick's, has its original origin from Rome. We are all founded upon Jesus Christ, where he says in the scriptures tonight that he is the foundation of the church. His body, when he speaks of the temple, is the temple of his body. And he goes on to say that you and I are the temple of God, that God dwells within us. Bishop Caesarius, in the readings in the office today, said that when you come to church, you expect it to be clean. And so he said, don't soil it by the filth of sin in your own soul. He says, when you come to church, you expect there to be light. And he said, don't let the light of Christ in your own heart be dimmed, because that is the light of the world. Interesting thought. Goes on to remind us that Jesus said that he would enter our hearts and that he would travel down the corridors of our hearts. Jesus dwells within us, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It's an awesome thought when you think about it. But each one of us is part of those, is the living stones that build up the church of God. The buildings that we have that we call churches are monuments of our faith, and they are where we practice our faith, and they're where we celebrate the Eucharist and all the sacraments. But the real church is all of us built up together into one living edifice, and every one of us is a part of that church of Christ. It's an awesome thought. And just that line that, do you not know that you are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwells in you? For the temple of God which you are is holy. So you are holy because God dwells within you. We might be inclined in our kind of false humility to say, oh no, I'm not that holy. We can't say that because God makes us holy by his dwelling within us. We cannot soil it by sin, but when we do sin, we ask the Lord's forgiveness. And so it's a real special feast. The Lateran Basilica in Rome is the Pope's cathedral. It's not St. Peter's Basilica. That's the mother church of the whole world, or the St. Peter's Basilica. But St. John Lateran Basilica is really the mother church of the whole world. And the Pope celebrates Mass there frequently for his diocese of Rome and for the whole world. So it's a real special feast today, reminding us that we are the stones making up the Church of God. It's a pretty awesome thought. And we just ask the Lord to give us the perseverance to let his light shine through us, and his light shines through us by the good works that we do in his name. Let us stand and offer our prayers and petitions.